guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Thing. I'm finding really strange glitches today. Look at that. This is my nether portal to the netherite here. What is going on here? I've never seen that before. If I go through it, though, check this out. It's fine on this side. I go back through it, and it's broken. How weird is that? Is that totally weird or what? I don't know. Anyway, that's not what we're doing today. Today, at long last, oh yeah, I redone the posts and I redone the bridge after we lost that. Oh, yeah, and I've got autosave back on. I have done some more paths. Look, I'm getting there. I'm getting around to it. What I might do, guys, is I might see if I can get some live. I've never done live streaming before here on YouTube. In fact, I've never live streamed before. I done a podcast with Toy Cat not so long back. It didn't go well because of my internet, but that isn't usually the case. But I got the path all the way around to here. What I might do is I might live stream and do that on do all the paths and trees and stuff like that on a live stream, and then you guys can just like join in and ask questions, and we can just have a chill out sometime. I don't know when though. Just keep an eye out on the channel for if I ever go live. Today, I want to go back to the safe here. We've been working on this. Now, it's really cool idea someone had, or a couple of you had, in fact, was to hide the answers to all of the combinations, even this one, that at the moment we're giving away what the combination is with cracked bricks. Put them around the theme park. Just the solutions in really weird places. I love that. So like somewhere we'll have 3 item frames with these arrows pointing in the right directions. That would be really cool to have. So that's what we'll be doing. For the moment, we'll be leaving it there. I do want, though, to do the combination lock. Now, I've done many combination locks in Minecraft in the past, and a lot of them are quite complicated. Not quite as complicated as that was, but quite complicated. I found a really compact one, and I think that's the one that we're going to use today. There are limitations with it. I'm going to go through the limitations after we've built it, but it should be quite good fun. It's really simple for you guys to be able to build at home if you want to have your own combination lock. Again, there are limitations, but I'm sure we'll be able to sort of get past the limitations, if you like. So, this is going to be a 9-digit combination lock. By that, I mean we're going to have 9 buttons, like a ATM machine, like a money machine, or maybe the pin on your phone. You have a password on your phone, maybe, and you have like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, and number 9. Okay. So we're gonna have that combination, and the way that we're gonna wire it up, this is one of the limitations on the way that I'm gonna show you this tutorial. This combination lock will be fully customizable, so you can have any code that you want. But to get any code that you want, you're going to have to do a little bit more work than what I'm going to show you in the tutorial. I'll explain it when I get there. But basically, what we need to do is we need to do something called isolating each one of those buttons. Now, that might sound like a complicated thing to do, but it's really not. In fact, this alone is sort of half isolating it, because whatever button we hit, it'll only turn off the torch that's directly behind it. Okay, you guys see that? So if we turn off number 1, the torch in number 1 spot turns off. What we need to do is we need to actually make this into a line of repeaters, if you like, with its each button only turning off 1 single repeater. Okay, little bit complicated, a little bit more complicated to do. What we've got to do is we're going to have this come out this way for the moment, and we're going to have that one, and that one. This line will only turn off if we push the button 8. Okay, if we push the button 7, it doesn't turn off because this torch can't unpower that repeater there. Once we've got that, we're going to come out here. Oops. You don't need any delay. That is one benefit. There's no delay needed on any of these repeaters. Okay, we're going to place a piece of redstone there and a piece of redstone there. That isolates number 9 and number 7. So behind that, we're going to place a repeater there and a repeater there. In fact, we can probably do that now. I can put down these repeaters here. That one, that one, that one. Okay, so at the moment, we've got number 7, number 8, and number 9. We just need the repeater for that. I think I might want to come out another block. We'll see in a minute. So the next one is, let's isolate probably number 5. So to do that, what we're going to do is have a block here with a piece of redstone on it. But as you see, they've now joined up to the ones next to them. We can stop that by doing that. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to place a block carefully on there and on there. Nope. Like that. And one on top. So you end up with like this pyramid shape, okay? Nice easy shapes to be able to remember. What we can do is now have redstone there and there. And what we've done is we've just isolated number 6 there and there. And that's isolated number 4. So if we hit number 4, if we hit number 1, sorry. Number 1 and number 3. Not number 4 and number 6. If we hit number 1, that repeater goes off. If we hit number 7, the second repeater goes off. Number 8, the middle repeater should go off. Oh no, number 8 is that one. Number 5 is the middle one. Number 3 is that one. And then we've just got a couple more to go. So we have this one right here. Number 4 and number 6. Number 4 and number 6 are really easy to do. We're going to place 2 blocks there. And 2 blocks here. If we had redstone here, it joins up. We don't want that. So we're going to place a repeater there. And here. And then, what would be the best way to do this? We could have that. And then 2 repeaters. And then have the same on this side. And 2 repeaters. And now what we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 repeaters. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we've got 9 buttons. So what one have we missed? Well, we know that we've missed this very top one. We know we've missed number 2 because there's nothing coming off that torch. But we've got number 1. And we've got number 3. We've got number 4, number 6, number 7, number 9. Number 8 is this one. So what we'll do is we'll have a repeater here. And then 2 pieces of redstone there. Oop. Up one. Like that. And then it's just number 2. And that'll give us our 8 isolated repeaters. Number 2 is quite simple. This one, this one, this one, this one. And then come down one. Come down one. Then come down one this way. And have your last repeater there. And what we can do is we can have redstone going up here. If you put the redstone on this one, this is now being powered by number 2. We don't want that. So make sure you put a repeater there. You know if you've done it right because it won't be lit up. And then when you put your last piece of redstone on, like that, that's now hooked up to button number 2. So whatever button we press now on this keypad, only one repeater will turn off. The next step, nice and simple. What we need to do is place down blocks in front of all of these repeaters. And then followed by torches on the front of all of those blocks. It looks really complicated, but I hope I'm explaining it in a way that you guys can sort of understand what everything is. This is the most complicated part, isolating each of these. From here, it's really, really simple. Now you're going to need some sticky pistons, and this is where the limitation factor comes in with this tutorial. What you're going to do is you're going to miss the first one, but put a piston on the second one, the 4th one, the 6th one, and the 8th one. Okay? And what we're going to do is place a block here, 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 there, 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 and there. And just place your normal redstone dust upon it. Once you've got that, you can then place a block on top of these pistons. This right here is our code. Our code is going to be 4, 7, because this is what the isolator is, yeah? It'll be number 4, number 7, number 9, and number 6, because that's what is associated with these 4 pistons. If you wanted to, you could do this piston, or that torch, that torch, that torch, that torch, and that torch, and then remove these ones. And then that would make your code 5 digits long, and I think this would be number 4, no, number 1, isn't, no, number 7 first, 7, there, you guys get, no, 815 I think it is, 8, then 1, then 5, then is it 6, no, 3, and then 2, so it would be 8, 8, 1, 5, 3, 2. If you want to do it that way. So you've got 2 simple combinations. And if you were going to do it on these pistons, you would obviously have to move these redstone ones over as well. Okay, I think you guys can sort of understand that. And then instead of having the redstone on those 4, you'd have the redstone on these 5 rows. Okay, so you can either have 4, 7, 9, 6 or 8, 1, 5, 3, 2. Okay? It's a little bit of a weird one. If you wanted to have your own combination, what you would have to do is make sure you isolated each one of these rows, because this is where the problem comes in. Let's say I wanted this, but whatever number this is associated to, this is number 5, and this one is number 9. Let's say I wanted 5 and 9 to be in my code. Well, to get 5, is it 5 and 9? Yeah, 5 and 9. If I wanted to have 5 and 9 in my code, if I was going by the tutorial, I would have to do that, because I would have to have the 2 rows of redstone underneath the pistons. But as you can see, it joins it up. That's not what we want. You'd have to isolate each individual one. Now, as far as my tutorial goes for this, I'm not going to bother showing you. It can get a little bit complicated. I want to keep things nice and simple after having such a complicated last few videos of redstone. So, we'll have that one, that one, that one. I like 4-digit codes better than 5-digit codes. My own personal preference. So, again, come underneath. That one. That one. That one. And that one, redstone underneath it, and then your blocks can go on top. Once we've got this, what you're going to do is place your blocks directly on top of the piston, or directly on top of these torches, sorry, but only on the torches that don't have a piston in front of them. Okay, so those blocks. This is where it gets weird. We're actually going to use glowstone. Now, there's a reason why we're using glowstone for this on top of any torches that are in front of a piston. The reason why we do that is because we can place redstone on top of the glowstone. However, glowstone doesn't transmit a redstone signal. For example, if I have this, and have that. If I power that, the torch lights, or the lamp lights up. If I do that, it doesn't light up. What's happening here is the torch is powering the repeater, which is powering the block, and then this repeater is sucking the power out of the block, powering the lamp. However, on this side, the torch is powering the repeater, but glowstone doesn't store or hold any redstone, therefore this repeater can't pull it out. Okay? It's a little bit more complicated sort of redstone logic there, but basically that's going to mean that the redstone can't be transmitted to these pistons when these torches get turned on. For example, if I hit a button, yep, as you can see, that redstone line across the top lit up then. See that? The one that goes above the glowstones. This one right here. It lights up when we hit a button. That's because no matter what button we hit, it powers one of these, or unpowers one of these repeaters. And because it unpowers this repeater, one of these torches gets turned on. Depending on what button we press, depends on what torch gets turned on. The torch that turns on will then power the block above it, powering the piece of redstone above it. However, if we instead power a torch that has a glowstone above it, it doesn't trigger this line of redstone on top, which is our reset line. Instead, it's going to power one of our pistons. I shall show you how the actual combination works in a minute. I'm going to place a torch on the back of here. And then we can have a block. Pretty much anywhere you want, really. We can have a block here. And then this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then what you need to do is place your blocks in this sort of fashion. Like that. Redstone. Oh, not there, actually. We shall have it there. Redstone down here. This redstone is being powered by this torch and this torch only. So you want redstone to here. And then you want your repeaters to go here, 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 and here. That's it. That's done. That is your combination lock of 4, 7, 9, 6 completed. And I can show you with a lamp here. If I hit a button, wrong button. 5 is not in our code of 4796. If I hit number 1, nothing happens. But if I do 4, as you can see, oh, why didn't that stay on? Oh, because that should have stayed open then. Do I need... Oh, of course. You need blocks underneath these pistons as well. Duh. So, 4. Now, so that's pushed this piston out, and now it's stayed out, okay? That means that 4 is the correct first button in our sequence. If I then hit the wrong button, like 1, which we know isn't in our code, what happened there is the wrong torch was lit up, which powered this reset line. And this reset line sort of unpowered the pistons and retracted them back, resetting the code. So we could go 4, 7, 9, only one more, and then we go 3, resets them. But 4, 7, 9, 9, 6, and the torch, the lamp that I put on the end here on our output has lit up. To reset it, just push a button. And it resets it. No matter what we do here, nothing will work apart from the code that we have set for it. So we can easily do 4, 7, 9, 6, or you can do 8, 5, 1, 3, 2. Up to you which one you do for this tutorial. As far as doing your own combination, like 1, 2, 3, 4, for example, you'd have to work out yourself how to isolate each and every one. But from here, as this is your output, all we need to do is eventually hook this combination, that combination, and this combination lock all up to one single AND gate. Once they're all completed, it will then output to both of these sides to open up the doors. At the moment, we've got this hooked up to that side, that hooked up to that side as the test. This isn't hooked up to anything so far. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As far as the combination goes, we can hide this somewhere else in the map as well. I'm really, really excited to actually get one last one done. I don't know what the last one is going to be, but we definitely need one more in the corner and then make it look like a giant safe, and we should be away. I think that's going to look really, really cool. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode.